guys, and welcome back to another video. This is Africa Football Connect. So we were supposed to have started this stream a long time ago. Things were just not working so well for us so that we can actually have enough to do what we wanted to do, but here we are back again with another video, and we are gonna be covering some stories that we started yesterday concerning Thiago Alcantara and Liverpool. But the biggest story of them is that Donny Van de Beek is expected to complete his medical at Manchester United. So that's the news we are hearing. In the coming days, is expected to be completing his medicals. So in other words, it means that there's already been something that has been reached between the club and the player, and the club and also the representatives of the player. So that's what is happening in the transfers, and there are other transfers we are going to cover. Just going to look at them and we talk about them. At the same time, we'll be going back to the story of the decade, Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona, and what other people are saying and what other people are thinking. At the same time, we're going to cover a little bit of what they're saying about Mohamed Salah. So the biggest story we have today is that Donny Van de Beek is expected to be a United player very, very soon. It seems like all the things were done. The clubs have already agreed on a deal, and things are moving forward to wherever they want to go. But that's the news we have. Donny Van de Beek, it's a done deal. And what is next for United? It was the only club in the top 6 that hadn't signed a player, but it seems like this one, it might be close to be finished. This was according to Sky Sports. They were the source that brought the news, and they brought the story that Donny Van de Beek is expected to complete his medical at United. So good news for them, and I'm really impressed that they're actually doing business. But before we go very far, guys, I would like you guys to do me a favor. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button, click the like button, and share this video on your social media. In terms of the transfers, we cover all the transfer news that are happening in the world as we wait for the beginning of the Premier League season, which is of 2020 to 2021. At the same time, we might even talk about, before we start talking about Donny Van de Beek, it seems like all the players right now, they've went into their different football clubs in preparation for the international week that is coming during September. I'm not really sure, but I did see that Wales are already in training, and Gareth Bale was picked up as one of the players who was already there preparing for their training so that they see where they are. Donny Van de Beek was actually confirmed that he has went to join his Holland friends and family, not exactly family, the teammates, but also it's a family. He's at Holland with the teammates as they are preparing for the international games that will be played very soon. So that's the news that is happening. It seems like that's how things are going to go. Remember, our season was affected a lot and heavily by the corona outbreak and stuff like that, and we are still under effect because we heard of France that they still recorded some of the highest level of corona cases. So it's just crazy, but I hope things will be sorted. So please don't forget to click like, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share it with other people so that they can see what is happening. And don't forget to leave a comment in all the transfers we are going to cover. You will let me know. So the story we are going with is, the first one is Donny Van de Beek going to United. I believe it's already, you're already seeing it on your screen. Van de Beek will work really well at Manchester United. Ajax star has been fantastic addition to Solskjaer's ranks, says Bunchi. I don't know who Bunchi is. So Donny Van de Beek, okay, this is just repeating what we were saying. Let me say, Goals has reported that United have reached an agreement to sign Van de Beek from Ajax for £40 million, which is around 45 to 53 million euro. Which is around 43 million euro, at the same time 53 million US dollars, with the midfielder set to become the club's first new arrival of the summer, pending the completion of personal terms and medicals. Tottenham are also declared their interest in the 23-year-old recently, but it is understood that he has his heart set to move to Old Trafford. So that's what has been happening, and that's the news that we are hearing, that Donny Van de Beek will be a United player very soon. So medicals are expected to happen anytime soon. We have to keep alert on whatever that happens. So that's the situation we have at hand, guys. I want to hear your comments. What do you think? What do you think United will be like next season with this fantastic addition of this kind of a player? Because I was looking at his stats, like how we played last season. He actually did very good than all the United midfielders that they have. I'm talking about Bruno Fernandes included. So this is going to be something that we might say it's going to be a big signing for the club. So we'll keep you updated with anything that changes in the situation or any information that will come out. But at the moment, it's believed that if Ajax and United have reached an agreement, Donny Van de Beek will be joining Manchester United as time goes. So I want to hear your comments and what you expect and what you think it's going to be like next season. It means that there will be less time for Fred in terms like of the jersey, because I'm seeing that United will be lining up, putting, let me say, Fernandes maybe in the middle, at the forward, as a more forward midfielder, then Pogba and Bruno. Then Pogba and Donny Van de Beek in behind, so that they attack, linking in with their forwards as they try to win their games that they're going to be playing. So it's going to be an interesting season that is coming up, guys, and we'll wait and see what happens. So that's the story about Donny Van de Beek. Let's move on to Liverpool now. There have been some development that has happened 3 hours ago in terms of Thiago Alcantara moving to Liverpool. So the story that we're hearing today, let me give you the information that I got today from Liverpool. And they're expecting that Liverpool will be doing a signing of one of the biggest, of Saha, very soon. So if you didn't know about that, it's something that could be happening very soon. You just have to wait and see. I'll let you know. And what other players are thinking of Mohamed Salah might be leaving clubs, Liverpool very soon. So these are all the things that I'm hoping that you guys, you give your own thoughts and your own feedback on the story and what you expect to happen with the Reds, and you just tell me what you think. So let me start. Let me go to the information that I wanted to cover. So gossips, Liverpool transfer news live. Reds ready to sign Saha from Watford, the player who destroyed us the first game we lost in the Premier League. So Liverpool are expected to do some deals and things that are supposed to be moving. At the same time, Bayern Munich expects Thiago offer as Man United join the race. Mane excited about Barcelona. Salah links with the shock exit. You see, things are happening right now. Seems like we're about to lose a lot of players in a short period of time. When we thought we were stable, it's gonna force Klopp and the boys to actually go in the transfer summer to actually go buy the players. This is what is happening. Let's see. Premier League champions Liverpool are expected to add on their squad this summer as they look to dominate English football for years to come. Klopp's Reds were super in 2019-20 season campaign and want to rest on their love. They are expected to do business this summer with players coming in and out of Anfield. Will Thiago be one of them? Keep up with the dates with all the latest transfer and gossips that are happening. So that's the story we are hearing, guys. Oh, I just went to this last. Let me go back to the top. Okay, let me see. Ex-Premier League striker Diama Barada believes that Liverpool should sign Kalidou Koulibaly this summer. Oh, this is interesting. The Belgianese says the Reds do not need to add too much to their squad in the transfer market, but Koulibaly would be ideal. He said, "I'm not sure they need to change too much, but maybe at centre back better than Joe Gomez to play with Van Dijk. Koulibaly from Napoli would be an excellent signing, but be part of from the Reds. But Bayern Munich midfielder is ongoing link, but Bouvement isn't convinced." So this is a legend of Liverpool who's in Belgium, who believes that Liverpool would be very good for them if they are able to add Koulibaly into their team, into the mix. I don't think that will happen. Looking at how Klopp and the boys are doing their signings and how things are looking at the moment, I don't see Koulibaly coming to Liverpool. In fact, what I can actually say, I think that the best thing that Liverpool can do right now is actually allow players like Phillips to actually get enough game time to get used to replace Joe Gomez, because Gomez makes a lot of mistakes sometimes. And so if we are able to put Phillips in that side, it will be very ideal and it will excite a lot for the coming of whatever that is going to be happening in Liverpool. So let's see what happens. We'll keep a closer look on it and we'll keep you updated, guys, in the issue, but I don't think that will happen. Former Liverpool defender Kolo Toure has healed Virgil van Dijk, but believes he has one key weakness that attackers could look to explore next season. Toure he said he's an unbelievable player. He's a top player. He's got speed, height, he can jump, he got every technique, but to switch the game with long passes, he got everything. I've seen many players challenge him one-on-one. In my opinion, that's his weakness. He's really tall. If you really attack him with the ball, he can struggle, but he's so clever. He's so clever because he drops well, but if you are really aggressive in attack in one-on-one, I think you can get something from him. He's really clever. He got Joe Gomez on his side, good player on his side to help him as well. There are good players around him, and I think that makes his game easier. But I think he's got so many qualities. What is this guy talking about? We don't really need you to be telling us what we already know about Virgil van Dijk. I feel, not being disrespectful or anything else, but I feel like it's not really necessary for you to be trying to see like you have an idea of what is happening in Liverpool, even though you are a legend and you are not playing. But right now you are in opposition. You're actually a threat to Liverpool because he's playing with Leicester, right? He's under Leicester at the moment. He's under the signature of Leicester United. So wait and see. But that's what one of the legends of Liverpool is saying. Kolo Toure, he believes that Virgil van Dijk is a good player, but he has some weaknesses, according to him. Crazy, but we'll see what happens. Let me move on, guys. I want to cover as much as I can. Liverpool are reportedly set to sign Real Betis defender Asia Mendy, according to Betis Sports. A $9 million deal for the 28-year-old is close to completion. The Algerian international is understandably eager to join, and it is into the final year of his contract. Betis are keen to get some cash for him, and so the move appears to leave all parties happy. So this is what is happening. I think Liverpool are gonna be adding a new mid defender. I thought they were gonna take from the academy, but I think they wanna add from outside. And it seems like this guy who we have been linked with before, it might be happening now. Let's see what happens. I think Klopp is seeing some mistakes since after the Carabao game that we played against Arsenal. He's seeing that the club needs to be changed and some players needs to be brought in for the club to be fit for next season. So this is the situation we have, guys, and this is what we are hearing. We'll keep updating you on whatever that happens, but that's the news we have at the moment. Let me check others because we are not really done with Liverpool. We still have a lot to cover. Talk to me, guys. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share this video with other people. Oh, Liverpool principal owner Joe W. claims that he is part of the club success in the 14 months, representing as personal pick of what. Are we really interested in hearing the history or him? Yes, if you want to hear it, you can check it, guys. It's on Talk Sports. Let me see if we have anything that we're leaving. Liverpool defender Joe Matip linked with a shock transfer to PSG as Thiago Silva's replacement. So after PSG losing Thiago Silva, I know that they're hungry and they are very eager to replace their defender who they lost, and they are looking at they're looking at Matip as one of the replacement of Thiago Silva. We don't know how the situation is at the moment, but we have to wait and see how things will go. But at the moment, that's what we are hearing. So I want to hear your comments, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think on this situation. Do you think it can actually happen? Do you think you can actually move Matip to PSG? And why would you think he's moving to PSG? I want to hear you. I want to hear you what you think. I'm adding something here, guys. Liverpool transfer news. Yeah, I want to hear what you think, guys. This is gonna be interesting, as we seems like things are happening so fast and we can't help it, guys. But we'll keep you updated with whatever that is happening. This is what the news story. Do you think Liverpool needs to lose Matip? And if we lose Matip again, what does this mean? It means now Gomez becomes the number one partner to Virgil van Dijk. And I did see Fabinho playing in Arsenal, so it means Klopp is gonna try to use him mostly at the centre back. We have to wait and see what happens. Paris Saint-Germain are interested in signing Joe Matip in a shock of £50 million transfer, according to reports. The Liverpool defender managed just 13 appearances in an injury ravaged the 2019-2020 Premier League winning season. During Matip's time on the sideline, Joe Gomez has formed a solid defensive partnership with Virgil van Dijk, and the Cameroon is outlight at whatever they're saying. So that's the situation we have, guys. We have to wait and see what happens. But do you think we will lose it? Do you think we will lose one of our best defenders? I don't see it happening though, but that's the situation with Liverpool midfielder James Milner has warned his teammates it would be criminal for them to lose their focus after one Premier League title. Jurgen Klopp's side celebrated the end of their 30-year-old wait for a domestic championship in style, but form dripped once the title has been secured. Liverpool players are currently on a 3-week break before pre-season began. I think this is behind, guys. We talked about this. It was a month ago. Why are they reminding us of this situation now? I want to cover the new things that is happening now. But if it's like that, then there's nothing to talk about. If it's like that, then there's nothing to talk about. We can be covering things that we already talked about before, just because we have time to talk about it. It doesn't work like that. So what do you think, guys? Do you think Thiago Alcantara will be at Liverpool next season? Because things seems to be low, and as we see right now, people are getting worried that nothing will ever happen with Liverpool. But I'm hoping that something happens very, very soon. I'm hoping that something happens very, very soon. Don't forget, guys, to like and click subscribe to this, because it helps the page a lot, and we'll keep you updated with all the latest news and whatever that is changing. So let me go to the next news. Let me see if there's anything that has changed. I'm wondering why is that man is excited with the Barcelona move. That is not good news for anybody. Yeah, Ox-Chamberlain is celebrating his 3 years at Liverpool. We talked about this. Let me see. When I look at this, some of the news that are there. Still loading. Oh, yeah. Is it ready? Is it ready? Yeah, it's ready. It's moving. So let's see. Let me click next. Jurgen Klopp confirmed today. That was 22. Today's the 31st. So that's the news we have. Let me move on to that other thing in terms of Liverpool, just to try to find out if there's any other news that we need to focus on. So the biggest news that I was reading is that Barcelona, they're still interested. and Salah, and it seems like they've been given a green light by Liverpool. Let me hear. Wanda is using Klopp's beliefs to sell Sheffield United's targets. Okay, what is Sheffield manager Chris Wilder is using Jurgen Klopp's belief about his team to try and sell lenders to potential transfer targets, claims reports. Okay, I'm not really interested in covering a lot. United threatens Liverpool over signing of Thiago Alcantara. I talked about this yesterday. I don't think this will happen. I don't think Thiago Alcantara will go to United. United are already signing big players already, and they're bringing them to their club. So for them to go to play for players like Thiago Alcantara, I don't see it happening. Even though it could be a possibility, but I don't think also the player wants to go there because his dream move is to play for Liverpool. I don't know. Tell me what you think on the comments, guys. It helps us a lot if you actually communicate in the comments. Let me hear what they're saying. Thiago Alcantara's transfer situation now set to be unveiled, and Liverpool could face a threat from United in the race for Thiago for the Bayern Munich midfielder. Reports. They say Klopp is a fan of Thiago. You know, I'm tired of this new thing. I've read it a lot of time last week. I've read it a lot of time. City Sport Blitz, the article claims that United have also been monitoring the situation closely, with Thiago Alcantara availability for around the €30 million fee, having recently played a key role in Bayern Munich's Champions League success. I think I read this yesterday. It's just a repeat. Yeah. It would be a Liverpool transfer blog in 2020 if we didn't mention Thiago Alcantara. It wouldn't be a Liverpool transfer blog in 2020 if we didn't mention Thiago Alcantara. Still linked with the move to Anfield, Bayern Munich are reportedly expecting there to be some movement on the Spaniard's future this week. So that's the situation we have at the moment, guys. Okay, let me show you what I was talking about. Barcelona are still interested. Arsenal keeper Trent Van de Beek before shootouts. Okay. Pack of films. Let me see. Yeah, Barcelona will have a free hand to sign Gini Wijnaldum once Liverpool sealed a deal for the Bayern Munich Thiago Alcantara, according to the reports. Catalan published sports making the claim reckoning that the Reds midfielder arriving at Camp Nou is beginning to take shape more so after Ronald Koeman made his signing a priority. Okay. Barca are waiting for the Premier League winners to close Thiago Alcantara signing from Bayern Munich to initiate a contract for Gini Wijnaldum. Those are the charges of the Catalan club. Believe that they will have a free hand to address Dutch signing once Liverpool secure Thiago Alcantara's service. Sports believe that Wijnaldum will cost around €25 million. I don't know. We have to wait and hear what happens. After having to go through a 3 months of coronavirus induction before they able to clinch on the Premier League title and then a quick turnaround ahead of the new season, Joe Gomez insisted that Liverpool teammates are hungrier than ever, the defender says. So we have to wait and see if they are really hungrier than ever. So it seems like Mane, they're saying that Mane was excited about the Barcelona links. We don't know yet what is happening, but that's how we're being told, guys. So we'll wait and see what happens. Liverpool refused to meet Bayern Munich Thiago Alcantara for one reason, as United's transfer radar. Is there any comments from you guys? Let me check No comments yet. Please don't forget to put your comments below. We'll cover them all and we'll talk about them when we see them. And don't forget to click subscribe and like this. It helps us a lot. It helps the page a lot. So let's go back into the transfers of whatever that is happening now in terms of the league and the changes that we might be experiencing very, very soon. So this is the news. Okay. Well, there's Steven Nicole. I see Steven Nicole here. Liverpool are reluctant to meet Bayern Munich's evaluation for Thiago Alcantara because they know they could reach an agreement to sign the player on a free in January, with the review to the Spaniard linking with the Premier League champions in 2021. Okay. So Thiago's future is a hot topic with an apparent that he looks like he's a fresh adventure after 7 years at Bayern Munich. He helped to win the Champions League this month. The 29-year-old is out of contract with this team in the year time and will not sign a new deal as he looks to move out to a new club. He has been suggested that Spain international could be heading to Anfield, with the player thought to be keen on the idea of playing under Jurgen Klopp in other European-based teams. The transfer expected by Revel this has claimed Thiago strongly wants to move to Premier League this summer, and Jurgen Klopp wants to sign him, but Liverpool have yet to make a move despite have been tipped to do so. The Bayern hold out to around £29 million, £27 million, which is around €30 million for the classy midfielder operator, if they say that, if that's the word. And Bayern Munich have made it abundantly clear that they will not budge on the evaluation despite the danger of losing him for free in a year time. It is in a fresh update. Romero has declared that one reason Liverpool are not yet made a formal bid is because they do not want to meet Bayern Munich's price tag, in the knowledge they can agree a pre-contract with him in January. He tweeted, "In 6 months you have signed him on a free agent. That's why Liverpool have not offered 30 million at the moment." Although Liverpool are favourites to sign Thiago Alcantara, Manchester United are currently considering on whapping on 40 million deal for Ajax Donny Van de Beek. It has been claimed that the Red Devils are also being linked with the Bayern Munich ace. Norwich journalist and Twitter has told United in addition to Van de Beek are interested in Thiago as well. So this is crazy, guys. This is the situation we are hearing, but reading from the stories we get here, I don't feel convinced that Thiago will go anywhere rather than Liverpool next season. That's what I believe. I don't see him going anywhere else but to Liverpool. It doesn't matter how much I have to read or how many information that has come, but I don't see it happening that he goes to another club unless if he's coming to Liverpool. But that's the situation we have in the moment. Let me see that if I can find any other information, any other transfers. We are done now with the Liverpool. If you want to check out the Thiago, you can always check it out. Let's now find out what Lionel Messi is happening now in terms of Barcelona and their transfers. As yesterday, it was reported that Lionel Messi had missed out on what did he miss out on yesterday? He missed out to go on the testing that was being done to the club. So it's interesting. So let's continue. 4 minutes are gone. Leo Messi did not show up for Barcelona training today. He considers his contract with the club over, and therefore he thinks he's a free agent. So go. Oh my God. Oh, that's a nice picture of Leo before playing for this. That's actually nice. Wow, it looks amazing. So that's the situation, guys. Leo yesterday missed out on the testing of Barcelona when they were doing contact tracing. He missed out on that. He didn't even show up. And today it's being reported that he missed out also on a chance to train the first training with the club. So it's really crazy what's happening right now. I don't know, because Barcelona are saying that they can only let Leo go on 700 million euro, which we know it's impossible country to even think about. It's impossible for it even to happen. But Leo is saying that he's a free agent. And report that I was hearing from when I was watching ESPN, I heard that actually for Leo not showing up for this, it's not like he wanted to, but he has to not show up because it's an advice he was given by his lawyers as they are trying to fight Barcelona to let him go. So it's not like he's disrespecting Barcelona also. In a way, it could be more like disrespecting. He believes that his contract is over. So if he goes and show up for training for Barcelona, he's just disrespecting the contract, the situation that he has raised. Is saying that his relationship with Barcelona is over. So that has to be something that has to be sorted. We have to wait and see. Barcelona have been working so hard to make this situation to look like it's not a big deal and it's just going to pass by, because Lionel Messi, they believe is going to stay with them, and they believe that if they can sort out in their managerial and how things are done with the club, things will be okay and everything will go back to normal and they move on as happily as they've always been since. So now in this moment, it seems like Leo wants to leave. He wants to go join with Pep Guardiola, because it was believed weeks back that he had a long conversation with Pep Guardiola about his future at Manchester City, and they have a plan that he has agreed with Pep Guardiola to go meet up and go like succeed in whatever they want to get. So we have to wait and see what happens, but the situation at the moment is just crazy, guys. As you can see, it's really crazy. We'll keep you updated. But before I continue with this story, I want to show you something before we continue with this story that came out this morning. Seems like Barcelona are now interested in one of the stars of Manchester City. Let me read it. Let me open the story so that you can actually check it out. Crazy what is happening. Gabriel Jesus could be leaving Manchester City very soon, according to reports. Transfer news rumors live. Barcelona wants Manchester City star Gabriel Jesus to replace Luis Suarez. Oh my god. That was like 1 hour ago. He could be going to Barcelona for real this time, not under the transfer of Messi. Schalke are interested in signing Arsenal keeper Martinez. That could actually happen in terms of how things are looking at the moment. But that's what we are hearing now. Barcelona are interested in Gabriel Jesus. They're actually interested in bringing him to the Catalan Giants. How do you think this situation will end up? Do you think he'll go there? I don't know. I just want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you think. Do you think he will actually go there, Gabriel Jesus, move from Manchester City going to Barcelona? Because it seems like his future is going to be limited, or there's going to be less of his future after some things that are happening. So let me continue looking at other news, developing stories right there from different stages of life. Stages of life. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, let's continue. Done deal. Sesmo Bin has signed a 5-year contract at Lazio, keeping him with the club until 2025. Good luck to both players and the club. Seems like that relationship is continuing. Don't forget to click like, don't forget to subscribe to this. It helps the page a lot, guys. It's just a reminder, don't forget to do so. Don't forget to do so. Let me see if we are able to continue. Bayer Leverkusen boss Peter Bosz has confirmed he is not expecting Kai Havertz back at the club. Chelsea will complete the €100 million deal to sign Havertz and within the next week. So this is one deal that has been going on for so long. So I love when I'm hearing that there's actually progress now. We're about to reach to an end of this thing. I want to do something when we're done with these transfers and talk about how things are going to be looking for certain clubs and how this will affect them positively and negatively in terms of how the transfers goes. So let's move on. Good luck to them both. James Rodriguez is set to complete his move to Everton Football Club from Real Madrid in the next 48 hours. The deal would see the midfielder join forces with Ancelotti for the third time, having played under him at Bayern and Madrid. Ancelotti is a big fan of this guy. Sky Sports report. Sky Sports, and when you hear Sky Sports, they give you information that has already been that's real. If you may understand what I'm saying, which is real, source news that you can actually trust and believe that something can actually happen from this. So, but Juventus have deemed Douglas Costa surplus to require and is prepared to offload the winger this summer. Manchester United are said to be interested, but they have yet to put a formal offer. Source Casiola, whatever that place is. Tottenham are in talks with Bournemouth to sign Josh Kings. The 28-year-old striker is seen as a perfect backup to Harry Kane. So he's going to have to come and become a backup to one of Tottenham stars, who's Harry Kane. I always like to call him Harry Kane, but Harry Kane. So we have to wait and see on the development and whatever that will change. Southampton have opened talks with Danny Ings over a new long-term contract. So this is actually good news for both Ings and the club. Firstly, because Ings has impressed in the club and he has made the club so well, perfectly well, according to the performance he has been doing. So if he's able to continue with the club doing whatever they've been doing, working so well together like they've been doing, I think it's going to be very good for both the club and the player. And I hope that the transfer and all the future of the player will be the best. And I hope there's less injuries, because Ings was really affected by injuries. That's why he was not able to show his potential best at Liverpool, because he was always at the sideline because of some injuries he had picked up at Liverpool. So we'll wait and see and tell you what happens on the story, but that's the information we have for you right now. Leeds United are in talks to sign Dzeko Govandio from around 20 million from Diamato Super, and are negotiating with Ugandese for the signing of Rodrigo De Paul for 30 to 35 million euro. That's a well-known source, Fabrizio Romano, I think it's in Italy. It's a source that I've now come to trust, because every information that they give, it has never disappointed. So we'll wait and see, guys, and we'll keep you updated. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe to this page. It helps us a lot. And any timid claims to be in action on behalf of Juventus have made inquiries about the potential cost of signing Lionel Messi, Sky Sports report. So Juventus are still keen of making a Ronaldo-Messi clash partnership. If Messi could just allow them, could just agree with them in this moment. So we have to wait and see what happens. But at the moment, Manchester City and Messi is still the thing that could happen if he stays rather than if he stays at Barcelona. So we'll keep you updated on the development, and we'll tell you what we think of this situation as it goes. Castle Omnigos, okay, I did talk about this thing. Barcelona are interested in swapping deal involving defender Samuel Umtiti and Lyon's forward Mathis Depay. So of course Memphis Depay could be linked with the Barcelona move after them saying that they're releasing Luis Suarez. At the same time, this is Ronald Koeman, and he's taking all the players that he has worked with all over them. He wants to work with them again. He wants to put them in one club and hope to produce the best for both the clubs and the player. So it shouldn't surprise you if he's going to be willing to do some swap and gets to Depay at Barcelona, because we was expected to happen. Look at the Gini Wijnaldum issue right now. That is interested in joining with what? Gini Wijnaldum to come that side. So a lot of things are happening, guys, and we'll keep you updated as time moves on. Okay, FC Barcelona midfielder Avorim Vidal has tugged up a potential return to former club Juventus, admiring he would be happy if new head coach Andrea Pirlo contracted him over a move. So remember, Vidal was told by Barcelona that we are no longer interested in you. You are not part of the plans of the new Barcelona that Ronald Koeman is working upon. So he wants to join back at Juventus, and the manager who's standing next to him on that picture, he helps him to actually enter. It will be good for both the players in the club. So wait and see what happens, but we'll keep you updated, guys, and we'll tell you exactly whatever that has changed in the issue. But that's what we have for you in the moment. Okay, done deal. Fulham have signed Reid on a 4-year contract from Southampton, undisclosed. Manchester United are confident that they will complete a deal to sign Van de Beek. Oh my God, I'm seeing Thiago everywhere. Around 40 million euro from Ajax. That starts off next week. The player has agreed a 5-year contract to sign for United. The 23-year-old will only fly to Manchester to complete formalities of the move and undergo his medicals. So that we have confirmed that medicals are actually happening. So we'll give you any update of whatever that changes as time goes on. But at the moment, it seems like it's gonna be a Manchester United player. So tell me what you think on the comments below, guys. I wanna hear your comments. I wanna hear what you think about these transfers that are happening at the moment. I wanna hear you on whatever you're thinking, how you're looking things to be going, in which direction according to you and your take in terms of your football understanding. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but I hope I can hear your information very soon. Fulham have signed Mario Lamina on a season-long loan from Southampton with an option to make a permanent. They're not signing him because they think that maybe if they lose, they might go back to the Championship. I'm just saying. Okay, 18 hours ago, Jadon Sancho will want to join United this summer. It's just a question of if they pay more money. We'll wait and see on that one. We have to wait and see on the Jadon Sancho issue, and we'll keep you updated with whatever that changes, guys. But that's the thing that we have at the moment. Arsenal are prepared to read Championship promotion Bamford for star Sadi Bahman and Joe David Raya. United are close. Have joined Liverpool in the race to sign Thiago Alcantara from Bayern Munich for a 30 million. That's it. We talked about this. So Michael Keaney has signed a new 5-year contract at Everton. Remember, Michael Keaney was the player that what can I say? Barcelona were linked with. Ronald Koeman wanted Michael Keaney at Barcelona as well. So it seems like he has decided to stay at Everton by signing a new contract. So it means that is it. That story is over, and we'll look again to see what we can say next season. That's what I can say. Okay. FC Barcelona, I believe Lionel Messi will sign for Manchester City, and now we will accept a transfer of fee of around 280. Barcelona believe Lionel Messi will sign for Manchester City and now willing to accept a transfer fee of around 280 million pounds euro, which is still a lot as well, but this is now better than 707. So we'll wait and see what happens here. Donny Van de Beek has told the Ajax teammates that he's expected to join United, and he will be traveling to Manchester this week to complete his transfer. Manchester have held talks with Aston Villa over a deal for Jack Grealish and monitoring the development of Ajax midfielder Donny Van de Beek. So it seems like La Liga have released a strong message in despite of backing Barcelona in despite with Lionel Messi. So Barcelona, it seems like La Liga, the league have picked Barcelona as the team that they'll back rather than backing Lionel Messi. So it's really crazy how things are happening. I don't even know how to explain it. Why would they back a club over a single player? But we have no idea. We'll keep you updated on whatever that will happen next, guys. Luis Suarez will stay at Barcelona this summer, even if it means he will not play unless he is paid the 14 million in which is outstanding in his contract. Source the goal. So Barcelona, they want to buy bigger players, but they're failing to just let 14 million euro be the only reason why we lose Suarez leave, because other clubs want him, so they need to do business. Others are just a lot, guys. I'll keep you updated on anything that changed, but I think I've done as much as I can. So please don't forget to click subscribe, don't forget to like. I have to go do something right now, but this is the news. Tell me what you think. Let me hear your thoughts and whatever that will happen in these things. Put them in the comments. I'll come and look at them and even talk about it before we go to a new session. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Africa Football Connect, and I've been your host Sam. We will meet again on another video, and we'll be talking about what else that has changed and what else that will be changing very soon. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to